The inauguration was not only a moment in history, it was a learning experience. Producer David Major spent the morning with some middle school students in Ahwatukee.
Tickets were being sold for how much? Anybody here? I heard $10,000.
They didn't have tickets to Barack Obama's inauguration as America's 44th president, but students at Altadena Middle School in Ahwatukee had a pretty good view of history being made.
Every 4 years to bestow the power of the presidency upon our democratically elected leader.
Can you all try to imagine what it must feel like to be there right now?
So I just want to make sure you were literate.
Earlier, Mrs. Buck's 8th graders put the occasion into context by researching inaugurations of the past.
I'm working on the PowerPoint for our group because we're talking about Lincoln and his inauguration. He had to deal with a lot of stuff when he became president, like states seceding and his country basically falling apart.
So who are you two researching?
You're researching William Henry Harrison.
JFK. Yeah, we're just
writing about his inauguration. Well, he was the first Catholic president, and that was very important. He was very anti-communism. Civil rights was a big issue back then, too.
Oh, and on his inauguration day, it was almost canceled because of heavy snowfall.
We're on Franklin D. Roosevelt, and we're learning about his inauguration.
What have you heard about the peaceful transfer of power that we have here in our country? What's unique about it?
In other countries, when they change power, there will usually be followed by a riot or a war, and our country doesn't have that, because I think that no matter who's elected, Republican or Democrat, our country believes in that they'll be the right choice because they were elected by the people.
We rejoice not only in America's peaceful transfer of power for the 44th time.
We're about to have our brand new president be sworn in. Make sure that you're paying close attention.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
Well, it's really significant because, it's the first black president in America.
Grateful for the trust you've bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors.
So what did you think? Powerful words?
I thought that Obama is going to make a good president. He has good plans. The most important one, though, is, the economy. Got to get that out of the rut.
I was for McCain because my family's Republican, but after listening to his speeches, I realized that he's going to steer our economy into a better situation.
Something that I like about Barack Obama is that he's not only African American, but he's multicultural and well-traveled, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. So
it's just overwhelming, kind of, that our new president is not any different from anyone else, but on the outside he looks different.